has said it will continue to enable Kenyans to obtain passports to travel to other countries like Canada. Principal Secretary in the Department of Immigration and Citizen Services, Julius Bitok, said this at the Canadian High Commission. And as George Maringa tells us more, the Canadian High Commission has cautioned Kenyans to be wary of scammers. Let's have a look.
That is comprehensively captured.
It is not a secret that thousands of Kenyans harbor dreams of traveling to other countries, and over the years they have been moving. One of these countries is Canada, which has for years been welcoming Kenyans. The Canadian High Commission now warns Kenyans to beware of agents giving them false promises.
On enforcement, Canada and Kenya are working together to share information in support of investigations against those who are behind human smuggling schemes that are facilitating the irregular movement of people into Canada. And to this end, we commend the government of Kenya's efforts over the past year to crack down on unscrupulous private recruitment agencies and their decisions to revoke the licenses of hundreds of agencies who are operating in unethical ways. We really respect the measures that have been taken by the government of Kenya in this regard.
Principal secretaries present at the event, including Immigration and Citizen Services PS Julius Bitok, Labour PS Shadrach Mwadime, and Roslyn Njogu, say the government is making its efforts to enable Kenyans to find employment legally abroad.
For us to have safe and orderly migration, it is also important that we become as open as possible about opportunities, both in Canada and in Kenya. Because when young people get to know the opportunities out there, and I was proposing actually a quota, when we know that this number of scholarships or this number of training opportunities are available in Canada, then we can be able to plan properly and be able to encourage more on safe and orderly migration.
What we have done as an administration is we have vetted the private recruitment agencies afresh, because it goes without saying that we've had some challenges with some of them. In fact, about 30 to 40% of them, unfortunately. But we have done away with them. We have deregistered them, and we only have possibly about 600 of them as it is currently.
This is the reason why, jointly with the State Department for Labor and Skills Development, we developed the Global Labor Market Strategy to guide efforts in securing regular and safe job placement for Kenyans' human capital abroad. A critical part of this strategy has been to ensure that Kenyans are well informed about migration pathways through outreach programs and job fairs, including in the rural areas where access to critical and accurate information is often limited. And we are very happy today because you are giving us content on what to tell our people on the ground, and we laud your efforts for that.
Kenya and Canada have enjoyed diplomatic relations since 1963. It is always said that the grass is greener on the other side, and for the millions of young people in Kenya who await for the grass to be watered to be greener on this side, safe, legal and orderly migration remains at the center of it all, because as they also say, the means justifies the end. George Maringa, TV 47, Nairobi.